Let's go! Crypto Sensei livestream. Hope you're all having a fantastic day as I am. What's going on with you guys? How y'all doing? Wonderful, wonderful Monday, guys. How y'all doing? Big shout out for everybody who's here on the stream from wherever platform you guys are watching. I am streaming pretty much everywhere, guys, so there is no excuse to not follow me. You gotta get a taste of me wherever you go. I'm streaming on Facebook, I'm streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch, Kick, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Come say hi, guys. So how y'all doing? We got a fantastic show for you today, guys. We got a damn good show. We're gonna be talking about these markets. Are we making money? Are we losing money? Are we going sideways? What's going on? I don't know. Let's find out together. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe and follow from whatever platforms you guys are watching this show at. Big shout out for everybody who's on the TikTok right now. TikTok is booming and growing. You know how it is. But if you're in every other platform, say hi. What's going on with you guys? It's all good, all good. John over on YouTube is saying, just another day in the office, lol. It's 5 o'clock, my man. Get the hell out of there, man. Punch out. Where you working at? It's 5 o'clock, man. Get the hell out of there. Run. Fuck work. Do some crypto. Shout out to you, my man, John. It's all good, all good. You know how it is. Guys, we got a good show for you today, guys. We're going to be talking about some alternatives to storing your crypto. As you all know, Ledger pretty much fucked up. And we're running like crazy trying to find better alternatives for our Ledger holdings. So I'm going to get rid of my Ledger device and I'm moving into some other better, bigger, better things. I finally found my EliPal. I bought this EliPal years ago. This is another alternative for cold storage. You can store your crypto here. This is air gap. There is no Bluetooth. There is no... This is basically bulletproof. I bought this years ago. This is one of the first models that came out. I actually took this as a test. I don't even know where my private keys are when I bought this. So I'm not going to be using this one in specific. I'm going to be getting another one. But I actually bought this one and I ran my car over it just as a test. Because I bought it to test it out. I wanted to see how indestructible it was. Look at that, guys. Not a single scratch on it. Air gap. Pretty much bulletproof, guys. EliPal. That's a great alternative if you guys are waiting for some... You're on the market to get something else other than a Ledger device. We're going to get rid of our Ledger devices, guys. It is what it is. So stick around. Stick around and I'll walk you through it. John over on the YouTubes is saying 30 more minutes and I'm out of here. Bro, get the hell out of there. Screw everybody, man. Ain't nobody care about you there, man. Get up and leave. Get that paycheck and go home. Do you, boo-boo. Big shout out for everybody over on the TikTok. How you all doing? Guys, if you have any coins that you want to look at, anything in specific, any coins, anything, whether an asset, whether stocks, forex, crypto, commodities, whatever you guys want to talk about, go right ahead and write it down on the chat box. I'll be reading out the chat box as much as I can. Speaking of, let me get the Facebook ready going on, because out of the software that I'm using for streaming on every platform out there, it's called Restream. And I'm streaming over on Facebook also, but for some reason, the Facebook comments does not go through the Restream chat box. So, and the same for TikTok and the same for Instagram. I don't know. It is what it is. So I'm pretty much reading on 3 screens right now. Boom. I got Facebook over here, Instagram over there, TikTok over here. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. I'm going to give it a few more minutes just to see who all gets here. In the meantime, please go right ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already from whatever platform you are going for and watching me, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, any platform out there. Follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I stream over here. I'm streaming every single day at 5 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you get on that. And also get your charts ready. Guys, my trade is absolutely killing it. Look at that, guys. Look, we are still holding strong to that 45% on my trade. 45%, guys, we're still holding strong. Anybody in my copy trading group, are you guys still holding? 45%. We might get a little bit of turbulence coming back down, coming real soon on XRP. Kind of looking for what the charts are saying, but as you all know, XRP is having a killer move to the upside, guys. Hope you're paying attention. Hope you got some bags. Start stacking up on your bags on XRP. Wait for that pullback to happen, which is right around the corner. We're going to be looking on it today, guys. Stick around, hit the like button, subscribe, and follow. You know how it is. If there's anything that you want to look at in specific and do some TA on, write it down on the chat box. I will do my best to give you that analysis. So big shout out for everybody who's here in the show today. Strap up. We're going in on it. We're going in. Let me set up my charts. I got my LEPAL. I got my XRP. I'm gonna and I'm gonna go. Boop, boop. Okay, let's set up everything and we're gonna get into it. Let's give it a view. Like 1 more minute and we'll start the class. That's 1 more minute. Jacob Bernhardt over Barnhart. Sorry. I hope I'm mentioning that. I'm saying that correctly. Jacob Barnhart over in the TikTok is saying, you think there will be a pullback? Yes, I do. We're going to be looking at it today. But yes, I do believe there's going to be a little mini pullback to the downside, but nothing to worry about, nothing super scary. Not like a 20, 30, 50% move to the downside. No, I don't think something like that would happen. But it kind of looks like the trend line is holding on strong for XRP. So there might be a little bit of a rundown all the way down to 42 cents. I could be completely wrong and completely full of shit. I don't know. But we're going to look at it. Stick around, guys. We're going to look on XRP and see if there's going to be a little bit of a mini pullback. But all you'll know, if you have a little bit of a pullback on whatever coins, hey, buy the dip. That's just a whole other opportunity for me to start stacking up into even more XRP. You know how it is, guys. Stack up on your XRP. Guys, 1 more minute and we'll start the class. No, 3 more minutes. You know what? Let's do 3 more minutes. Boom. 3 more minutes and we'll start the class. Big shout out for everybody who's here. Let's go, guys. XRP to the moon. Get your charts ready, guys. We're going to get into it. Let me put Bitcoin over here. Oh, man, look at that Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin, guys. Look at this. Still. We're still on that. We haven't broken to the downside just yet. Man, if there's going to be a pullback, it's going to be on Bitcoin. It is happening, guys. You all know that I'm bullish on crypto. For me, pullbacks are little mini pulls to the downside. I'm not saying that Bitcoin's going to zero. It's not like that. We're going to lose all our money. Oh my God, no. Pullbacks are just opportunities to get into the market once again. You don't want to buy on the green. You want to buy on the red. So let's wait for that red, guys. Let's wait for that red. Jacob over on TikTok is saying, I was hoping to 20 cents, but I don't believe it'll happen. Might have to get more tomorrow. 20 cents for XRP. That's a long shot right there, my man. Especially when all these rumors are coming out June 13th. I mean, we could get a 20-cent XRP if you have the emotional maturity to hold on to buy an XRP all the way down to 20 cents. Man, if XRP goes to 20 cents, I am going to refinance my house. Not saying that you should do that. Don't ever do that. That's completely stupid. Don't do that. But if I can get XRP back down to 20 cents, I'm going to lose my mind. Because I'm going to buy it all. 20 cent XRP, I don't know. Maybe 35 cent XRP is doable. 20 cents? That's a long shot, my man. That's a long shot all the way down. I don't know. Same. I know, right? I am going to refinance my house. I'm going to sell everything I own. I'm going to just stack up on everything on XRP. I'm going to buy it all. I'm going to buy it all. Why not? Let's make it happen, Captain. 20 cent XRP. Hell yeah. We'll look at it, guys. We'll look at it. One more minute, and we'll start the class, guys. Get your charts ready. Let's go. We're going into it. Let me put is the music too loud, guys? Let me know if the music is too loud. I think it's the music. Let me lower it a little bit better. There you go. It's a little bit of chill music, you know, so we can chill out for another hour of power. Trying to make these gains. You know how it is. So big shout out for everybody, wherever it is that you're looking on the show today. All right, guys, let's start the class. All right, everybody, I like to start the class the same way every single day, looking on these markets to see where we're at. Are we making money or are we losing money? Are we up? Are we down? Are we sideways? What's going on? I don't know. Let's find out together. I like to start with Bitcoin first. Bitcoin is the big mama bear. Whatever Bitcoin does, so does everything else. So if you're going to do your technical analysis, start it off on Bitcoin. It's going to repeat on every other coin out there. It is what it is. Bitcoin is king. It does drive the markets, guys. So if you're going to do your technical analysis, start with Bitcoin. Looking on Bitcoin right now over here. Let me set this up for you guys so it doesn't confuse the hell out of you. So Bitcoin, we have a low. We have a high, and we had a pullback on the high, so we do our Fibonacci retracement, of course, but it still hasn't played out like it should be. We're still waiting for that breakout to the downside. Actually, you know what? Let me get rid of this so it doesn't confuse you. Here's what I'm talking about. I got a low here. I have a high point here, correct? And now we have a pullback on that high. Whenever we get that shark fin formation, looks like a shark fin, like a triangular formation like that, where we have a long push to the upside and then a little bit of a recovery, retracement back down, that's where you're going to want to put your Fibonacci retracement tool. Take your Fibonacci retracement tool and you pull on it. You take it all the way to the upside, and there it is. What am I doing with this information? How do I use it to make an informed decision on getting in or out on an asset? For me, it's very simple. It follows 3 rules, and I'm going to teach you what those rules are. Rule number 1, once you draw your Fibonacci retracement, rule number 1, I always, 100% of the time, I wait for an asset to be within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. What is the fire sale zone? The fire sale zone is this zone right here that I have drawn on the screen. Anything between those 2 yellow lines, for me, is a get in and start buying and start stacking up on that asset. Okay? That's how I use the Fibonacci retracement tool with the first rule. If the asset is within the fire sale zone, I get in on it. It don't matter what direction it's going. I start stacking up whenever it hits between the 0.5 and the 618. Best case scenario, it hits the 618. The 618 is the golden ratio within the Fibonacci. So it's just a fancy way of saying that the highest zone of demand is within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci retracement tool. So if it's between the 0.5 and the 618, or in one of those 2 points, that's a signal for me to, hey, yo, start stacking up on that asset. It is what it is. Whether it keeps going to the downside, I don't care. I start stacking up whenever it hits on the daily chart within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. And that is rule number one. So looking on Bitcoin right now, is it trading within the fire sale zone? It is not. I believe there's going to be an even more retracement to the downside. It's going to come back down to that zone. I could be completely full of shit and it doesn't actually go down there and it goes to 100K by tomorrow. Completely possible with Bitcoin. You all know that Bitcoin is completely crazy. But for me, I follow the rules. I follow what I've learned throughout my years of experience. I get in on an asset whenever it hits within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. Rule number one. So Bitcoin, looking at it right now, if you just get back and listen, what is Bitcoin doing right now? Is it trading within the fire sale zone? No, it isn't. So I am not going to be trading Bitcoin. For me, Bitcoin is a no trade zone. Oh man, everybody's raining down over here. Boom, 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 boom. Big shout out to XOB9KX over on the TikTok. How do you use the Fibonacci retracement tool? That's exactly how I'm using the Fibonacci retracement tool right now, my man. If the asset is within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci retracement tool, which is the 0.5 and the 618, that's where I start stacking up on that coin and I start making my bets to the upside because it is a high demand zone. Bitcoin, as we all know, has a fixed supply at 21 million, and demand is what really drives the price to the upside or the downside. It is what it is. Money flow. And how do I convert money flow, the data, into actionable events? Wait for the asset to go through the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. If it hits the 618, that's where I'm going to start stacking up on some Bitcoin because that is the highest zone of demand. So there might be a bounce happening from that point forward. Okay? That is rule number one on the Fibonacci retracement tool. Tam over on the TikTok is saying, do you give signals, bro? Yes, I do. On my Discord. If you go to my link in bio in my profile or whatever platform you guys are looking on, me link on the description below wherever it is that you're watching. Go to my link tree. You can become part of the Discord group. I give out signals in the Discord group. And you can also become part of my copy trading group if you're interested in that. But if you're interested in my copy trading, you go to the Discord. Everything is in my Discord, guys. So big shout out for everybody who's following me over on the TikTok, guys. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for that join. Thank you for that likes, guys. And thank you for the comments, guys. So like I said, on Bitcoin right now, I am not going to be trading Bitcoin. I call this zone right here a no trade zone. Okay? I'm going to put it right here very big so you guys understand that I am not going to be trading. I am not going to be buying. I am not going to be longing or shorting Bitcoin until the market makes a decision to go to the downside on the 618. If it doesn't go to the downside to the 618 and it blows to the moon right now, then it is what it is. I lost it. I lost the opportunity. And it happens so many goddamn times. But it is what it is, guys. You just gotta follow the rules. The game comes with instructions. Follow the instructions. Stick around so I can explain those instructions out. Guys, I gave you the first rule. Is it trading within the golden zone on the Fibonacci? No. So that's a no trade zone. I get out, I do something else with my life, forget about Bitcoin, I move on. Okay? But let's say that Bitcoin was actually trading within that zone. What do I do after I buy the Bitcoin? When do I take my profits? Well, we got to follow rule number two. Rule number one, is it trading on the fire sale zone? It is it. Then comes rule number two. Is it breaking through the 382? Is it breaking through the 382? You bought it at the 618. Now you're holding it all the way up to the 382. Is it breaking through or is it bouncing and finding resistance within that zone on the 382? If it's finding resistance, take your profits because it's going to pull back down. Is it breaking through? Then hold on to that asset because rule number 3 is right around the corner. And that is take your profits on the negative 382. So rule number 1, buy it at the 618 on the Fibonacci. Rule number 2, wait for the retracement up to the 382. Is it bouncing from there to the downside, or is it breaking through? If it's bouncing to the downside, take your profits. There's going to be a pullback down. Is it breaking through the 382? Hold on to your asset all the way up to the negative side of the 382. Because that's where the bouncy bounce, or the highest zone of resistance, you're going to find on the Fibonacci retracement tool. If the 618 is the highest demand, the highest liquidation is the negative 382. That's how you follow a trade, a simple, basic trading plan for whatever asset you're doing any type of analysis. That works for either crypto, Forex, stocks, commodities, anything you can trade in the open market. Okay? Buy it in the highest zone of demand, sell it in the highest form of liquidation, all the way up to the negative 382. So with all that said, are we going to go in on Bitcoin today? No, it is not in the golden zone. I am going to wait for the price of Bitcoin to go all the way down to the golden zone. So with that said, I am going to step back. I'm going to let the market do its thing. I'm not going to pay attention to it whatsoever. I'm going to do something else with my life. Or I can move on to other coins. Let's go to Ethereum. Moving on to a little bit of Ethereum action. So I drew out the Fibonacci ahead for you guys can see. What is Ethereum doing right now? Let's follow the rules. Rule number 1. Is it trading within the fire sale zone? No, it is not. Just like Bitcoin. Well, remember that Bitcoin is king. If Bitcoin is king, Ethereum is queen. Like whatever Bitcoin does, Ethereum is right around the corner with it. It is what it is. That is basic rules when it comes to crypto. So is it trading within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci? No, it is not. That's another no trade zone for me. No trade zone. There. Another asset that I will not be trading at all until we get a clear direction, a clear bounce point, a clear entry point. When is that clear entry point? Within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. Anything between the 0.5 and the 0.618. Big shout out for everybody following me on the TikTok. This just goes too fast. I can't go one by one. Best perfect bro. Why is everyone saying XRP will explode soon? The highest it can go is $3. Bro, shit, I'll take a $3 XRP any day. Bro, I bought XRP when it was 0.006 cents back in 2015, or I don't remember when I started buying XRP. It was such a long ass time ago. But I'll take a $3 XRP any day of the week. That is for sure. Oh shit, I broke my shirt. I'll take a $3 XRP any time of the day, my man. If it goes any higher, hooray for everybody holding on to XRP, but I'll take $3 XRP any day. Thank you, Elizabeth Salgado over on the Kick channel. Thank you for that subscribe. Big shout out to you, Elizabeth. So guys, $3 XRP, hell yeah, it's highly doable, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Do you think crypto will go up again soon? Yeah, it's been to the upside. I believe that we hit the bottom all the way down at 15K. My target price for the bottom on Bitcoin was 14K. Missed it by $1,000, but I saw it on the Fibonacci retracement tool that sucker was gonna bounce from there. And it's very simple to just follow the rules and follow the Fibonacci. It's, oh man. Everything is baked into the charts, guys. Everything is baked to the charts, guys. You just got to get really good at reading the math, following the math. Math never lies. We are the ones who make the mistakes, not the math. The math is right there, guys. So Ethereum, another coin that I'm going to step back and let it do its thing because it's not trading within the fire sale zone. It's a no trade zone for me. It's a non-tradable coin. I'm going to keep moving forward. Let's go to my, let's talk about my beautiful baby girl XRP. Guys, XRP. Let's do the exact same scenario over on XRP. Let me get rid of all these lines so it doesn't confuse the hell out of you. Let's start from scratch. And let's see, do we have a low? Do we have a high? Do we have a pullback on the high? Yes, we have a low, we have a high, and we have a pullback on the high. In other words, we have a shark fin formation. Shark fin formation. Whenever we get that shark fin formation, what do? We go into a Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's get that ready. Boom. Put it on the low. Drag it to the high. And wait for that pullback on the high. And there it is, guys. I've been preaching, I've been screaming to all the winds for you guys to start stacking up on some XRP because it was trading within the fire sale zone. Look at this, guys. It was trading within the fire sale zone on the 618. In other words, the highest demand zone on XRP was at 42 cents. So what do you do with that information? You get in at 42 cents. No hesitation whatsoever. You get in. If it's in the 618, get in. It can go lower, of course, and we'll reset the charts and do it all over again. Elizabeth Salgado over on the... Where did you sign up? This was on YouTube. Thank you for that subscribe over on the YouTube, Elizabeth. Let's go. So guys, highest demand zone for XRP was 42 cents on the Fibonacci retracement tool. You had to get in on XRP at that zone right there. Those who were in my copy trading group are enjoying that bounce to the upside. Look at that, guys. We got in at 42 cents. And right now, still holding strong. That trade is going 45%. 45%. Because it was on the highest demand zone. We got in on it. Now, rule number one is playing out. We got in on the 618. What's rule number two? Is it breaking through the 382? Is it breaking through the 382? Let's look at it. It bounced from the 618, and here's the 382. Is it breaking through or even trading on it, or has it even touched it yet? No, it hasn't touched it yet. I am going to wait for the asset to touch that line. And two things are going to happen. It is either going to break through it or it's going to bounce to the downside, and that line becomes resistance. A high resistance zone. Okay? Is it? No. So I'm patiently waiting, still holding strong to my trade. Okay? Once we get that touch and either breakthrough or resistance, then I'll make a decision. If it doesn't break through the 382, I take my profits. I close my trade and I walk away. Okay? I walk away. If it breaks through the 382, I am holding on to that trade all the way up to the negative zone. On the negative zone on the 382, the flip side of the 382. Right now, we're talking about a 70-cent XRP. Okay? We still got a long ways to go. We're still trading at 46 cents. If you buy it now and hold it all the way up to 70 cents, we're talking about an almost 2x on your money. Why not? Why not? You might be thinking, well, it could come back down to 42 cents. Hell yeah, it could come back down to 42 cents because it hasn't broken through the 382 just yet. And if it doesn't break through the 382, then it's going to come back down to the 42 cent mark. Okay? Do with that information as you may. Completely up to you. We're all adults here. You do whatever the hell you want. My trading plan, hold on to this sucker all the way up to 70 cents. I could be completely wrong and this fucker goes to zero tomorrow and I lose my entire trade. I'm strapped in. I'm either going to go to the moon or sink with the ship. It's just how I am. Do with that information as you may. Check this out, guys. Look at this. There's a trend line happening right here. Look at this. Ooh. We have a trend line going on here on XRP. What is a trend line, guys? You must be asking. Well, a confirmed trend line is when the candle touches 3 points on a straight line. You draw a straight line and that chart touches it 3 or more times, that is a confirmed trend line. In other words, you're going to get heavy resistance resistance, resistance every single time you hit that line right there. So what is XRP doing? Do we have a 3-touch line? Yeah, we got 1 here. We got 2 here. And we have 3 right here. That means that that yellow line that I have drawn right there acts as heavy resistance. Use that information to know whether either you're comfortable with taking your profits now, or if you don't have emotional ties whatsoever to that asset, hold on to it, because sooner or later that trend line is going to get broken. Okay, draw the line and wait for the market to figure out what it wants to do. Do I want to use it as resistance, or do I want to have a breakout point to the upside? Do with that information as you may. I'm holding on to my trade all the way up to 70 cents. Could go to 0. It could go to 0. John over on the YouTube is asking, what is the new low that you expect? I don't expect a new low whatsoever. My expected low was 14K. I don't see that happening anytime soon again, unless we get a major bad news for crypto anywhere in the world. Another big ass rug pull, Coinbase shuts down, no more crypto in the United States, it's banned, something like that. Just big news that'll completely drive the price to the downside. But demand and supply alone, just using the math alone, I don't see the price of anything going back down to 14K. I really don't. But if I was a betting man and you're thinking, well, it could, nothing goes up forever, there's going to be pullbacks, things are going to come back down, when am I going to want to start getting in? On the highest zone on the Fibonacci, the golden ratio zone in the Fibonacci. Draw out your Fibonacci to the other way around. Okay, on the actually, you know what, let's do it together. Let's do it together. You asked, so I'm going to do it with you. Let me get rid of all this information. So how do I draw the Fibonacci when it's in a downwards momentum scenario? When things are going down, where do I draw my Fibonacci? It's the same thing, but the other way around. I am biased towards longing and upward momentum for crypto in the long term. I believe crypto is going to keep going to the upside. So I'm not much of a shorter. I don't look at prices going to the downside, but the same rules apply if you are a shorter. The only thing is that it's the other way around. Instead of betting prices are going to go up, you bet that prices are going down. So let me zoom out. By the way, guys, for those who are asking over on the TikTok, what time frame am I using? Christine, big shout out to you, Christine. I start with the daily chart. The daily gives me a macro point of view, like a zoom out view of where momentum is going on the charts. I always trade with the momentum. I wait for momentum to the upside and I go in. But I start with the daily chart and I look at the last 3 candles to see what the hell is happening with the markets. If I have clear direction, then I bet in favor of it. If I don't have clear direction, it's a no trade zone for me and I don't do anything with it. John over on the YouTube, like the lowest that we may see in the future before the big run up in 2025. That's a difficult question to ask. That's a difficult question to answer. It's easy to ask. Do we have a high? Do we have a low? Do we have a pullback on the low? Yes. So we have a reverse shark fin. Same thing. Draw out your Fibonacci, but the other way around. And follow the exact same rules. When do you want to short Bitcoin? When do you want to sell your Bitcoin? Because there's probably going to be a pullback to the downside. Use the Fibonacci. We're doing the exact same thing the other way around. What is it telling me? That the highest zone of liquidity, not demand, liquidity, the other way around, where people are taking their profits, is within the golden zone on the Fibonacci, but in reverse. So I believe that Bitcoin is going to touch anything between 32K and 39K. Take our profits because there's going to be a run to the downside. Okay? Follow the same rules. Short on the 618 and then hold on to it until we get to the 382. If the 382, is it testing the 382 or is it breaking through? If it's testing it, then take your profits because it's going to come back up. It's going to be a zone of demand. It's going to come back up. But if it breaks the 382 to the downside, clear direction, then brothers and sisters, hold on to your hats because that sucker is going to break all the way down to 10K Bitcoin. 10K Bitcoin is highly possible if that scenario plays out. Okay? I don't see that happening. I don't want that to happen, but if it does, take advantage of it because we're never going to see that ever again. I don't think we're going to see 15K Bitcoin ever again, but I could be completely full of shit. So many things can happen. So many people can rug pull. So many people can just walk away with money. And nobody pays the price for it. Crypto is crazy, guys. We're all here. We're in crazy town, guys. Crazy, crazy town. So for me, a low on Bitcoin, if you're asking me, when do I want to start getting in on Bitcoin again? If we do have that break, that free fall slide to the downside, anything below 15K. Between 8K and 15K. Okay? Anything, if I could get 12K, 11K, 10K, set your limit buy orders all the way down to the downside. Okay? Completely up to you guys. I'm not going to do that. I don't trade like that. But you do whatever you want to do. Invest Perfectionist over on the TikTok is saying, doubt it would go that high. I would sell at $2. You mean you're talking about XRP? Brother, I've been holding on to XRP for years. Years. I've seen the highs. I've seen the very lows. My trading plan, I'm holding on to my XRP all the way up to $5. I know it seems completely impossible. Rumors alone are driving the price of XRP right now because of the case. Once we get that settlement, whether to the upside or the downside, it doesn't matter. It's always going to be positive for the XRP community. Short term, we win the case. Longer term, we lose the case. But it's all positive news, guys. It's all positive news. So yeah, for me, XRP it's going to be king. You've seen my channel. You've seen my videos. You all know that I'm super skewed to the upside on XRP. Keep holding on to that XRP, guys. Don't ever sell it, whatever. If you need it, then you need it. But if you don't, forget about that it even exists. Let's see how the price is 5 years from now. Let's see what happens after we get that settlement. Ooh. Start stacking up with some XRP. Guys, what is happening with the trend line on XRP? Like I was saying, you got a nice little T-red candle right there, a T-green candle, a T-red candle. That means that the market is confused. It doesn't know what it's doing. It's a no trade zone for me. I'm still holding on to my trade from all the way down to 42 cents. I'm still waiting for either to break to the upside or test back down. If it tests back down, you'll know. Let's look at my trade. I have these open orders right here on my trade, waiting for that downward action to happen. I'm going to keep stacking up. I'm going to keep DCAing in. I'm still going to be buying in more and more. If it keeps going lower, then I'm going to buy again, and then so on and so forth. As long as I got bullets in my gun, I can keep firing. As long as I have money in my account, I can keep fighting. Nothing goes down to the forever. Nothing goes up forever. There's going to be pullbacks. There's going to be retests. There's going to be supports. There's going to be resistances. I'm just trying to deduce what is the best time to get in. And the best time to get in, the Fibonacci retracement golden zone, the 618. Boom, man. Hope you all like that value I'm giving you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button and follow wherever it is that you're looking on me at, because I'm spitting out facts. Big shout out for everybody watching me over on the TikTok. Moving on to a little bit of Litecoin action. Well, guys, look at Litecoin. We're using the same scenario. I'm teaching you the same thing. It all applies to every single coin. Same thing, same scenario. We drew out our Fibonacci, right? We got the low. We have the high. We have the pullback on the high, correct? So we draw out our Fibonacci. And the Fibonacci tells me right here, hey, that's the highest demand zone for Litecoin. When was the perfect time to go in on Litecoin? $77. And it bounced exactly from there. That is exactly what I wanted to see for Litecoin. And it played out nicely. After that bounce, what's rule number 2? Did it break out the 382? Yes, it did. It's trading above it. Perfect. I am going to be holding on to my Litecoin trade all the way up to where? The negative side on the Fibonacci 382. The negative 382 at $123. There is a high probability. There is a high probability that we are going to see $123 per Litecoin coming right around the corner. I can never tell you when, but the math doesn't lie. I got in at $77. I held on to the breakout of 382, and now I'm holding on even stronger, diamond handing it all the way up to $123.64 until the day that actually plays out. If it doesn't, then fuck it. Move on. Put your stop losses just in case it goes against you. But right now, Litecoin looking real juicy to the upside, guys. $123, my target price to start taking some profits on Litecoin. So if you guys are trading Litecoin, that's your scenario right there. To the upside, $123. On Litecoins. Ooh, moving on to some Cardano action. All right, so look at this, guys. Cardano. Cardano has a peculiar formation. Let me get rid of all this so it doesn't confuse you. Do we have a low? Do we have a high? Do we have a pullback on the high? Yes. So if that plays out, then we can draw out our Fibonacci. Okay. What is Cardano doing? It's trading within the fire sale zone. It's within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. Any price action between 35 cents and 37 cents is your go-to to start stacking up on some Cardano. So if you don't have any bags on Cardano, now is a great time to start stacking up on your Cardano because it's within the highest demand zone on the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, if you could get it at 35 cents, even better, because that's the bottom on the Fibonacci retracement tool, the 618, and exactly the 618. So right now, Cardano is in the stackable zone. It's in the buy me please zone. Okay, do with that information as you may, but Cardano looking kind of saucy to the upside. I don't know. Great time to get in on some Cardano action. I don't know what's happening with Cardano, like news-wise. If you guys know anything, please let me know. Write it down on the chat box. I'll definitely be looking on that too. Math-wise, tell it highest demand zone. Stack up on some Cardano, guys. I don't know what you want to do with that. Start stacking up on some Cardano. XLM. Ooh, all right. XLM. What is XLM doing right now? It is trading within the fire sale zone on exactly the 618 on the Fibonacci, guys. So if you guys are on the ropes to start stacking up on some Lumens action XLM, now is the perfect time to start stacking up on some XLM. Can it go lower? Of course it can go lower. Can it bounce from here to the upside? Of course it can. Do with that information as you may. If I was a betting man, I would start stacking up on some Lumens right now. Okay? It's sad that I don't have any more money to buy more coins because everything is in my XRP holdings. I'm holding 100% of my portfolio on XRP, guys. Don't do that. That's completely stupid. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, but I'm an idiot. You shouldn't be listening to me anyways. I'm holding 100% of my portfolio on XRP. I wish I had a little bit more money to get some XLM also, because XLM looking real juicy, guys. Real juicy. Boy is over on the YouTubes. Dímelo Titana, what's going on with you, boy? It's all good or good. You know how it is. Big shout out to you, Crip Boys. You're good. You're becoming a daily driver here, my man. You're coming every single day. You guys got any questions? Go right ahead and write it down. So what's up with you, Crip? Is it all good or good? It's all good or good for me. You know how it is within all the BS of happening in my world. It's always good to have a little bit of ray of sunshine looking on these markets when prices go to the upside and in your favor. Moving on to some Solana action. What does Solana do? Are you guys trading Solana? Do you guys even care about Solana? Solana having that pullback action like I was saying on my last live stream on Friday. I told you guys it's not trading within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. And if it's not trading within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci, what do? You get back and you wait for that pullback to happen. Whenever it does get to the fire sale, then you start stacking up. Look at what's happening right now on Solana, having a little bit of a pullback action. What is my entry prices for Solana? $14 and $12. If it reaches that zone, I am stacking up on my Solana within that zone right there. Okay, kind of looks like it's doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin. Let me see. No, it isn't. It's doing its own thing. I don't know what the hell is Solana doing. I don't know. So if I was going to go in on Solana, I would wait for that pullback to happen all the way down to $14. Crip Boys, everything all good, bro, over on the YouTube. Big shout out to you, my man. It's all good to me too. Just trying to hold on, guys. Just trying to hold on. We are so close to getting our way. So close. But it's not easy, guys. We are all emotional traders. Human beings are emotional beings. We trade with our emotions, and that's pretty much the worst way we can trade. But it is what it is. It's human nature. We can't go against it. We can't fight it. Unless you're a psychopath and you don't have any emotions. I'm just giving you the best entry prices that math can give you. But you do with that information as you want, guys. Moving on to a little bit of Doge action. Are you guys still trading Doge? Are you even looking their way? Do we have a low? Do we have a high? Do we have a pullback on the high? Yes, so we draw out our Fibonacci. And guess what, guys? Look at this. Dogecoin broke through the downside on the 618. Imagine you're walking down the street and you're walking on a pavement. You know that your next step is going to take a step. It's going to be there. What happens if you go walk and you don't take that extra step? That extra step just goes to the downside. What do? You no longer trust that road anymore to support your weight. That is exactly how this works on the Fibonacci. It broke through the downside on the 618. So what does that mean? That the market doesn't trust that the next candle is going to be on top of that line. So that line becomes resistance. Makes sense. All the volume from all these meme coins went into Pepe coin. If you guys were in the Pepe coin fiasco, hooray for you if you made some money. I'm not a meme coin buyer. That's not how I roll. If you made money, good for you. I don't buy Doge. I don't buy Chiba. I don't buy Pepe. I don't buy into none of that. I'm more of a long-term holder. I'm a long-term trader, high cap trader. But all the volume from Doge went into Pepe coin. All the volume from Chiba coin went into Pepe coin. A shit ton of money was being made with that scenario playing out. Maybe that same volume is coming back into Doge and sort of like flipping, hedging with one coin with another. I don't know. But the math is not telling me that this is looking too bueno. Not at all. It broke through the downside on the 618. That becomes resistance. It's a no-go for me. for Dogecoin, there might be a pullback to the downside, especially when I'm telling you guys that Bitcoin is going to pull down. Okay, I think Bitcoin is going to go to the downside and it's going to drag everything with it, including Dogecoin. So there might be a better scenario to get in on Dogecoin. With that said, let's find out what scenario that is. Do we have a high? Do we have a low? Yes. Do we have a pullback on the low? Yeah. Well, let's do our Fibonacci. To the downside. So when would you have gotten in? When was the best time to short Dogecoin? On the golden Fibonacci zone right here. So anything between any of these candles would have been your shorting opportunity to take your profits to the downside. It broke the 382. It broke the 382. With that said, when do you want to start stacking up on your Dogecoin? On the negative flip side of the 382. Down here at 5 cents. That is the best demand zone or liquidity zone to start stacking up on your Doge. Wait for Doge to go down to 5 cents. It's going to happen when Bitcoin pulls back. It's going to happen. Keep that on your back of your head. Do what you got to do. But it's a playable zone right there, guys. That sounds like a plan to me. Do with that information as you may, guys. Moving on to some Chiba action. Crypt Boys over on the YouTube is asking, what do you think right now on XRP? My man, I'm going to give you the fast pace over on XRP. XRP still holding strong to that 45-cent mark. My trade. Look at that. My trade. Can you see it? Can you see it? Look at over there. My trade. 45%. Still holding strong. Still going to hold on to that trade all the way to the upside. 45%. Maybe 100% right around the corner. Who knows? All the way up to 70 cents. That's going to be one hell of a great trade, guys. If you guys are in the copy trading group, you are enjoying that 45%. Take your profits on the way up because this sucker can flip around anytime. You'll know that crypto is crazy. Do what you got to do. Over on the TikTok, Gazi AB252. Sorry for completely mispronouncing your username. How can we buy XRP? If you're talking about on the States, I will use KuCoin. I will go to KuCoin.com. Oh, my microphone fell. Give me a second, guys. I have technical issues here. Okay. I will go to KuCoin.com. Best trading platform out there to buy some XRP. Go to KuCoin.com, deposit your USD Tether into KuCoin.com and buy it from there, and then you store it into your hardware wallet. Never, ever, ever leave any crypto whatsoever in any exchange other than your own private keys that you custody yourself in your cold wallet, device, which is what we're going to be talking about today. It's all about the cold wallets, guys. Get ready. But yeah, how do you buy XRP in the United States? From KuCoin.com. Open up an account, send your USD Tether, store, and then you take it out, withdraw it into your, I'm using an LEPAL right now, but there's so many out there. And store it there and forget about it for the next 5 years. Come back to it and let's see where the price is 5 years from now. I'm going to be right here. I'm going to be streaming right here 5 years from now. Hopefully, God permits, obviously. Big shout out to Elizabeth Salgado with the fire emojis. Big shout out to you, Elizabeth. Gazi AB252 is asking over on the TikTok, can we use debit card and can we transfer to trust? Can we use debit card and can we transfer to trust? Well, if you're using KuCoin and if you're in the United States, no, you can't use your credit card because KuCoin is not regulated in the United States. If you want a regulated exchange in the United States that you can use your bank account, you go to uphold.com. I'm all against regulation. Let me tell you right now, I don't believe that we should be regulated. Money should be in the hands of those who earn it, and we control it and custody it ourselves. But if you want the regulation side, of course, there is always an option for you. Uphold.com. If you're in the United States, you can use your bank account, you can use your card, you can use whatever the hell you want because they are regulated in the United States. So you can use your cash to buy XRP. You buy it from Uphold. There's a 25-day hold wait for new buyers of XRP. So you have to keep it in Uphold for 25 days. But after the 25 days, put it in your hardware wallet from Uphold. But yes, you can use a debit card, your cash in the United States to buy XRP with Uphold. I don't use Uphold, but it's an option. I use KuCoin. I send my USD Tether to KuCoin, buy my XRP, and withdraw it into my LEPAL, which I will show you guys today. You are most welcome, TSC Gaze AB252. I'm gonna call you 252, my man. I'm gonna call you 252. Elizabeth Salgado over on the TikTok says, I like you, Crypto Sensei. Oh, very knowledgeable. Thank you. Well, thank you. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. I've been in crypto since 2012. Before anybody even knew what crypto was all about, I knew this fucker was going to explode one day. Just following normal supply and demand, I saw that crypto had fixed supply, could one day replace currency, giving it back to the people. That shit was huge. That shit was huge back then. I'm like, you know what? This is going to be big. And I bet into it. And I got into it. And I've been studying it for years and years and years. The best thing about crypto is that it comes with instructions. It comes with cycles, repeatable cycles, 4-year cycles. And they repeat every single time. Obviously, there's going to be a time where it won't. But we're not there yet. So let's enjoy the ride to the upside, guys. And thank you for stopping by. All right. And that, guys, is the markets. Actually, you know what? Before we start with this, going to the class, let me look at what the US dollar is doing. As you all know, the US dollar has an inverse relationship with crypto. When one goes up, the other one goes down, most likely, which makes sense because you buy Bitcoin with US dollars. You sell Bitcoin for US dollars, so one goes up, the other one goes down. And right now on the US dollar, we do have a beautiful W formation happening right now. Could that be bad news for crypto? It kind of looks like it is. So that pullback that I'm talking to you guys about over on Bitcoin, when is it going to happen? Right here. This was the start of it. This double bottom on the US dollar. Let me mark that for you guys. Whenever we get that double bottom, and then we have a double top like this. We have these and this. That is a classic W formation. Okay? W formations are super bullish for the asset that you're looking on. So we might start seeing the price index of US dollar go up a little bit. Where you want to keep your eye on is the middle zone on the W formation. You see the W, you get the middle part. You draw out a resistance zone right there. And you wait for the US dollar to meet that price range right there. Only two things can happen. It can either break to the upside or break to the downside. If it breaks to the downside, hooray for Bitcoin. If it breaks to the upside, get the hell out of crypto, because the US dollar is going to explode to the upside and Bitcoin's could probably take a shit to the downside. But that's if you're in crypto. If you're in the US dollar, that's good news for you. If you're in Forex, that's good news for you. Use that as you may. Long one, short the other. Why not? The information is right there. 252 is asking, what about if I use Trust Wallet to buy XRP? I personally do not use Trust Wallet. I've never bought in any crypto on Trust Wallet, so I won't be able to give you that. If I don't do it, I'm not going to explain to you guys how to do it. But I got to try it out first, make sure that it works, and then give it to my community. But I don't use Trust Wallet. I use MetaMask. I can use MetaMask, but I've never used Trust Wallet to buy any crypto. So sorry, my man, I can't give you that advice using it on Trust Wallet. But there's probably a bajillion videos on YouTube on how to do it. So do your own research, my man. And that, guys, is the markets. All right, let's move on to the class part. All right, guys. One very important thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. As you all know, Ledger fucked up. It's as simple as that, guys. Ledger screwed up big time. They gave access for hackers and governments to just simply pull out your private keys, whether you opt in or not, to their service. And this has been confirmed from the CEO of Ledger himself. So it's not like I'm making this shit up just to scare you. The code is written within every single ledger to pull out your private keys at any time, whether you opt into the service or not. It's possible to do so. And it has Bluetooth. Since it has Bluetooth connectivity, I can take a device like this, the Flipper Zero, and install malicious code into a Ledger device. Very easy to do. I'm not going to explain how to do that because I am not a master hacker, and I am not going to break the Ledger device, the security device. But it's highly possible to do so, guys. Trust me on that. So I'm going to be giving you guys new options where you don't run the same risk of losing your private keys. Okay? I believe in self-custody. I believe that I should be in control of my private keys. One very important rule in crypto is that if it's not your private keys, it's not your crypto. Not your keys, not your crypto. It's as simple as that, guys. If you cannot self-custody your own private keys, somebody else will, and they will run up and run with your money. We've seen it happen so many times throughout all the cycles of crypto. Pretty much what we've seen is that every single time we get a rug pull, the bear cycle happens. FTX, Voyager, Terra Luna, Celsius, the list goes on. I remember back in 2017, it was BitConnect. Major rug pull. Before that, the queen of crypto. What was the coin? I can't remember the name of the coin. That wasn't even a real coin. And she ran away with billions of dollars, and we've never found her again. So rug pulls are just part of crypto, guys. But rug pulls only happen because you send your crypto to somebody else's private keys. Protect your own private keys. Do not leave crypto in any exchange. That's basic rule number one. If you buy it from an exchange, put it into a cold storage wallet that you protect yourself. Make your own security system. There's so many out there that you can follow. But as simple as writing down your 24 seed phrase whenever you get a cold storage device, that's your private keys. And nobody can access those 24 seed phrase words, then you can protect your own crypto. Nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can. Nobody can. So in today's class, I'm going to give you another alternative because Ledger has made it super simple for hackers and governments to pretty much tap into your Ledger device through Bluetooth or through a computer connection and pull out your private keys. Ridiculous. I don't know why they did that. I used to be one hell of an ambassador for Ledger. I've bought in so many and given away so many Ledgers. But right now, I'm getting rid of every single Ledger device that I own, and I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to look at Ledger the same way. Ledger devices are for people who truly believe they cannot keep their private keys protected. The Ledger Recovered service, it's great for anybody who's new in crypto. If you want to give away your crypto to somebody else, the responsibility of your seed phrase, your 24 keys, go right ahead. If you're completely new, go ahead and do that. That's a great service. That way you can give somebody else the responsibility to protect your own money. If you're comfortable with that, hey, the Ledger device is for you. Okay? Me, I'm an old school crypto guy. I've been here for years. I don't want to give custody of my private keys to nobody. The day that I die, the crypto goes with me. Nobody has access to my private keys. Not even my wife, not even my brother. Nobody has access to my private keys. So on today's class, I'm going to give you an alternative to the Ledger device. And for me, I am only going to give you those that I've tried. Okay? Right now, I have on my hand the EliPal Titan Cold Wallet. Go to elipal.com. Okay? Like you're seeing on the screen right now, elipal.com. It has a cost of $139 and it comes in two colors, either gray or gold. I have the gold version. It made sense the day that I bought it. I bought the first one that came out years ago. They have a new version now. This is an even better version. It even comes with a little dock that you can dock the Ledger device so that you can charge it. This old one came with this little flimsy adapter. This thing right here, you see this? This is what you connect on the bottom to charge it, and you connect your USB-A, micro A, right there, that one. Right now, this one has a USB-C charger. It comes with a dock, and looks exactly like an iPhone 4. You remember the iPhone 4? I've had every iPhone ever made in ever. So it's very reminiscent of the iPhone 4 design, and it's exactly the same height. It weighs exactly the same. And the best part of this device is that it's air gapped. What does air gap mean? That means that this has zero connection to an online service whatsoever. Neither Wi-Fi, nor Bluetooth, nor NFC, nothing can tap into the device software on its own. You would have to open the device, and if you open the device, you break it, okay? And this device is pretty much as indestructible as it gets, okay? I literally took this device and I ran over with it with my car twice just to test it out, because when I bought this back when I was young, I was stupid, and I believed in Ledger. So I'm like, you know what, let's buy a Ledger device and let's buy a Titan device and let's see which one is better. And I chose Ledger. Stupid mistake. So I'm coming back to the EliPal, getting rid of the Ledger. Going back to the EliPal, and I'm self-custodying into an air-gapped device that nobody can hack whatsoever. And it doesn't connect to the internet in no way, shape, or form. The way that this technology works is through QR codes. As you can see on the back, it has a little camera device. This camera is to scan QR devices. For example, I don't have my phone anymore, but from your phone, you download the app, and every single time you receive or send your crypto, it's going to give you a QR code. You scan it with your cold wallet, and you sign it through the touchscreen. Yes, it is a touchscreen. Okay, very reminiscent to the iPhone 4. It's great, but the new device is actually faster. It comes with a dock, and it's just better. So get the newer device. I'm going to get a new one because I don't know where I put the 24 seed phrase from this one. Remember, I bought this one to test it out, the durability, see if their claims were real, and they're very real. So I don't have the 24 seed phrase for this device, so I'm not going to be using this device to store my crypto. I'm going to get another one. So I'm going to get a new one, another gold one. And that's all you need, guys, to store your crypto, okay? And, another thing, they bring out updates quite frequently, and every time you have to update the device, you don't connect it to the internet, no. You have a little mini USB, micro USB, that you connect to the bottom, and that's how you install new updates. In other words, in no way, shape, or form does this connect to the internet. So if it cannot connect to the internet and it doesn't have any frequency coming out of it whatsoever, no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, no RF, no NFC, none of that, no sub-gigahertz, none of that, it cannot be hacked through the air. Okay? And it doesn't even connect to your computer either. It doesn't have a computer connection, so it just cannot be hacked. If that is what you're looking for, guys, that is the best wallet out there I can see, that I've used myself, that I can recommend for you guys. elipal.com. Get a Titan cold wallet, set it up on your phone, deposit your crypto to a worry-free, air-gapped device. Unbreakable device. I don't know if this is bulletproof. Maybe I can do a video shooting a elipal device. Don't give me ideas, guys. Don't give me ideas. I'll do it. I'm crazy. Yeah, guys, do your own research. Go to YouTube, look for videos, look for reviews. I can tell you right now, it is a great device. Zero worries whatsoever. Another device that is exactly the same as elipal, I haven't tried it, but I hear good things of it, is the Keystone Pro. Okay, the Keystone Pro, it's already out of stock. Look at this, guys. It's out of stock, so you better get moving into getting your devices, because everybody's moving away from Ledger and they're getting devices all around the world. Shit, if I would have designed my own wallet, that's actually a good idea. I might start looking into that, designing my own cold storage wallet. I don't know. Crypto SENSEI cold wallet. Let's see. I don't know. That could be right around the corner. Let's see what happens. Guys, the Keystone Pro, $126, a little cheaper than the elipal, but it's exactly the same way. The only difference that I've seen, the only difference between the Keystone and the elipal is that the Keystone has a detachable battery that you can charge apart, or you can have more than one battery just in case. But it supports the same coins, does the exact same thing. It is air gapped, and it is what it is. Some rumors online have a problem or an issue with the self-destruct mechanism. Apparently, the Keystone has a self-destruct mechanism just in case you need to destroy your private keys, because for some reason, I don't know, why would you ever want to do that? But the Keystone has a self-destruct mechanism that you can destroy the private keys and never get them back and never share them. Apparently, they're saying that can be hacked. I don't know how, but it's a thorn. It's a thorn within the issue, you know? So completely up to you. That's why I'm giving you guys the elipal. The elipal doesn't have none of that. It cannot be hacked in any way, shape, or form, because you can't even connect it to a computer. Okay? And that, guys, are the two options. One, elipal that I am using, and Keystone, which I'm going to be buying one also and trying it out also, just to see how it actually performs. So do yourselves a favor, guys. Get an elipal, connect it to your phone, download the app, connect it to your phone, set it up, deposit your XRP here, store your private keys in a safe place. They offer a little metal device, this device right over here. Let me see if I can find it for you. It's a little case. This case right here, I have this case. This is how I store my private keys for the elipal. Okay. I don't know where the hell it is, but I know that I have it. And you get this device and you can write down the seed phrase. It comes into a fireproof, long-lasting, it'll outlive you. Okay. It even comes with you can buy a little lock for it that you can put a lock with a code. So many things you can do, guys. So many things. Look at that. Able to tolerate heat. It can hold on to acid. I mean, pretty much indestructible. I'm going to see if these things are bulletproof. I want to try that out. That's going to be one hell of a great video. Our cold storage wallet, bulletproof. Something like that. I don't know. So guys, if you want to take your self-custody to the next level, get a EP.5 device bundle. $169 comes with the seed phrase metal case, so you protect your seed phrases yourself. Put your seed phrases in a safe in your house or in the bank, or I don't know, whatever the hell you want to put your 24 seed phrase. You can bury it in the ground just as long as you don't forget where you buried it, and it'll outlive you. This case will outlive you. Okay, guys? And that, guys, is my recommendation, my official recommendation into moving away from Ledger into an air gap device that cannot be connected to a computer. Everything is managed through the app on your phone. That, guys, is my seal of approval. Crypto Sensei approved. EP.5. The next device that I'm going to be testing out is the Decent wallet. But I haven't gotten it yet, so I can't review it for you guys. But stick around, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll go into it. We'll go into it when I get it. One thing I like about the Decent wallet is the fingerprint. The fingerprint authentication thingamajigs. I like that. I like that. So I'm going to be trying out this one also coming real soon, and I'll let you guys know how it works out. Okay? All right, guys. And that is my new wallet. All right, everybody. Let me see. Oh, what time is it? Oh, okay. Guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for stopping by. Had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. I got to take care of a few things right before 7. It's 6:15. Yeah, I got to get into that. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I'm going to be streaming every single day at 5 p.m. on all the platforms, okay? Every single platform. Go ahead and sign up to all of them if you guys want to take it to overdrive. I stream at 5 p.m. Eastern every day. So thank you for stopping by. I will see you again tomorrow, 5 p.m. Super excited to have you guys here. Eastern, 5 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, guys, subscribe, hit the follow button, hit the like, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you get notified every time I stream. Like I said, I stream at 5 p.m. Eastern every day. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Had a good one. God bless, take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow.